Okay, so today I am going to do a quick review on the ASub 125g sublimation paper. And this particular paper is 8.5 by 11, and there's 110 sheets in a box. And it shows you the benefits and properties of the paper. And on the back you will find your instructions. Tells you tips, temperatures, and you can purchase this ink at Koala.com. I'll have a link to the website and also a discount for you in the instructions below. So I have this paper in this Epson ET 15000, and the paper is easy to distinguish which side you need to print on, because on the side that faces up or you do not print on, it says ASub on it, and on the other side there's nothing. So that's the side that you're going to print on. So when you put the paper in your printer, the ASub should be facing up. Okay, so I'm going to find a nice colorful design to print, and we'll see how well this paper does. Okay, so here's the design we are going to use. I picked this design because it has a variation of colors in it. It has black, some reds, blue, all different colors. So we'll be able to determine how well the ASub sublimation paper holds and transfers the colors. I'm also using Affinity Designer software. This is what I use to print my designs, and we'll get this printed and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so our image has finished printing, and as you can see, printed very nicely on the paper. I'll take it over here and take a look at it. Looks very nice. And as you know, the colors on your paper will be dull until you print it or sublimate it onto your design or to your tumbler or whatever you're sublimating onto. But the colors look really well on here, and we'll give it a chance to dry. Then I'll trim it, and we'll tape it up on the tumbler and get it ready to put in the oven to bake. Okay, so our design has had a few minutes to dry, and now I need to trim it so it will fit on my tumbler. And I use this Rotary trimmer to trim my designs down. I need to trim it just a hair more. It's a little too tall. Just trim it just a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to tape this onto my tumbler. Make sure it's nice and lined up. Perfect. Okay, we'll tape this on here using the taping method that I have in a previous video. And this taping method helps your tumbler when it comes to seam lines and ghosting. And I found that taping the tumblers this way prevents all that mess. Use my tumbler taping stand, and this will prevent my tumbler from rolling around while I am trying to tape it. And I make these and I sell them in my Etsy store. Okay, so now my tumbler is all taped up and ready to shrink wrap. Okay, now we have the shrink wrap, and we are ready to put it in the convection oven. I'm going to go ahead and preheat it, and I preheat mine to 350 degrees. I bake my tumblers for 5.5 minutes, and I turn them once at 2.5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get that oven preheated. Okay, so my oven has reached temperature and it's preheated. So I'm going to place my tumbler in the middle rack of my oven, and I'll let that bake for 2.5 minutes, and then I'll rotate it. Okay, we're coming up on our 2.5 minute mark, and I am going to rotate the tumbler 180 degrees, and we'll let it bake for another 3 minutes. As you can see, the shrink wrap has torn a little bit. That's nothing to worry about. We'll just let that bake for another 3 minutes. Okay, so we are approaching our 5.5 minute bake time. 5.5 minutes, I'll shut the oven off and remove the tumbler. Okay, as you can see on this tumbler design, that the tumbler has came through the paper. Okay, so you can see the tumbler has been cooled, and the design you can see has came through the paper. I'm going to remove the shrink wrap. I know it's going to look good, but I just wanted you to see how well it transfers. Here's the paper, and here's the tumbler. You wipe it off a little bit, just wipe off some paper residue with a damp rag. And here's what we have. Here's the seam. If you can see it, there's the top, the bottom. Very nice, vibrant colors, transfers well. Like I said, I use the ASub 125 for everything, and I never have any complaints with it. And as you can see, it works just fine. And I'll have the link to the website in the instructions below, and also I'll have a discount for you, a discount link. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.